ready.
You guys ready?
I'll take the cue from Nazima. Once you tell me it's okay.
Ready? Everybody ready? Yes, you can go ahead.
All right. Good afternoon. My name is Sesnarayan Singh, and I'm one of the professional chartered accountants participating in the tabulation process. I'm conducting such service on behalf of the People's Progressive Party Civic, PPPC. I'm here today to disclose my observation on three pertinent matters. One, yesterday I observed Mr. Granger, Mr. David Granger, one of the contestants to the March 2020 elections, conducting a visit to the Ortachong Convention Center. What I also observed was that he held a secret and private meeting. A secret and private meeting is clearly established in the Starbuck News, also on the Guyana Times, with the staff of GCOM in the presence of the chairman of GCOM. However, none of the other commissioners of GCOM were present, notably Mr. Ben, Ms. Shadiq, and Mr. Gunraj. 2 weeks ago, Dr. Frank Anthony and I were accused of having a so-called secret meeting by one of the APNU representatives in the tabulation room. We all know what transpired then, and that untruth from the APNU representative fell on its own weight of deceit. My integrity would not permit any secret meetings in this process. I know my place. My job is simple: to tabulate, as I did in the Ashwin buildings, on behalf of the PPPC. Yet, those same APNU representatives, we cannot hear one squeak from them when Mr. Granger, a contestant, a political contestant, held a secret and private meeting with GCOM yesterday. With the staff, let me make this very clear, with the staff of GCOM, to which no independent observers was present. I saw in the newspapers, as I just showed you, that there was a Miss Ward there, the PRO, the CEO, the DCEO, and the chair, Ms. Claudette Singh. They were present in these private and secret meetings with a political contestant, David Granger and Amna Ali. What I did not see was any independent observers in that meeting. What I did not see were transparency and openness. If a political participant really wants to meet GCOM, he or she is free to meet all of the GCOM commissioners. If a political participant wants to meet GCOM, he or she is free to meet all of the commissioners of GCOM. Mr. Granger is a political participant and ought to know better. What I'm expecting from GCOM going forward, because this was a lapse on their part, is good action and a moral roadmap to let's do this right this time around. Three things I said I wanted to raise. The second thing I wanted to raise is the COVID-19 task force has continued to be a humbug towards the successful completion of this national process. Their action so far has been nothing but anti-national, anti-patriotic, and anti-Guyanese. Every day, hundreds of people, especially the youths of Guyana, are going into that property and doing their patriotic duty for this country. And don't they have families? Don't they have to go back home? Why is the National COVID Task Force delaying this by not supporting GCOM with the expansion of the workstations? The majority, after a week, we have established a trend. It's about 54 to 55 boxes per day. That's our trend. That's the pace we've established. And some days are good, some days are bad. Like yesterday was a good day. We did 60. But what the National Task Force, the COVID Task Force, is doing is they're becoming a clear and present danger to us achieving success and this nation becoming successful. And I'm calling on Mr. Nagamutu in particular, grow up, do your job. Yet at this hour, we're worried that they are being so unresponsive. Now, the last thing I want to raise is, we want to call on Mr. Granger to allow the Carter Center and the other international observers to return to Guyana to give this process greater credibility. This nation has a commitment from the Carter Center that they will follow all international best practices with respect to the COVID-19 guidelines. They will get tested, they will get certified before they come to Guyana, just like how the CARICOM team did. Despite this commitment from the Carter Center, Team Granger continued to exclude these international observers from the process, to which they are formally accredited. I asked the question, to what end? Ladies and gentlemen of the media, that is my statement. Thank you for listening to me, and I open myself for 3 questions because there's lots of work to do in there.
Is the opposition nominated commissioners going to raise this meeting with the commission?
It is an issue of transparency, and it has to be raised.
Have they given the commitment that they're going to raise it?
We are right now in discussions with regards to it, and more than certainly it will be raised.
Sorry, you would have referred to Mr. Granger as Mr. Granger, but he's still the president.
He's a political contestant in this operation.
Okay. And you would have said that there was a secret meeting. Are you saying that the PPG commissioners were not
What is-
aware of the meeting?
This is what I'm showing you.
It could just be that they were sitting there waiting in a waiting room.
No,
Waiting room.
I am not aware of that. And it is being treated as a secret meeting. Mr. Granger wants to meet GCOM, he meets the commission, and he meets all of them. He don't meet the GCOM staff. He has no business with them because he's a political contestant.
So you're saying it's a secret meeting, but the other commissioners, the coalition commissioners, aren't present there either.
As I said, let's not get between the words. Let the picture speak for itself.
Mr.
Singh.
There's several images. That's just one. There's a meeting with him meeting with Anonandalal Gunraj downstairs. There's a meeting with him. There's a picture with him meeting the high-level team. He never said that he was going to be meeting the commission. He said he was going to come to the recount site. So
But
I'm
let's
trying to
pick
understand
sense
why
from
he's
nonsense.
getting
Let's pick sense from nonsense. The GCOM secretariat works for the commission. The face between the political contestants and this operation is the commission, not the staff. The staff are supposed to stay professionally committed to the objective. They're not supposed to be engaging political contestants in a secret and private meeting.
that you consider secret.
It is secret and private. All the images that I've seen and all the information that I have at my disposal clearly establishes it is a secret meeting. If he wants to meet GCOM, he should meet the commission. I am saying that they were not in attendance and the staff should not have been there. That is what I'm
Do
saying.
you consider, Mr. Singh, that the meeting that we had with the CARICOM team was also a secret meeting?
CARICOM is a stakeholder that has met all the political contestants. The staff of GCOM, the point I'm trying...
After their approval,
The-
would you say that the president meeting with them yesterday as well was a secret
The
meeting?
point that I'm establishing here is the staff of GCOM needs to be protected, especially with the background that they came out of. They need to be protected from the political participants, whether they come from the new parties, the old parties, they need to be protected.
But Mr. Singh, you remember that you were one of the persons who the coalition fingered to be involved in a secret meeting in the tabulation room.
Well, I did make a statement on it. Was
Yeah,
it a
but-
secret?
but,
The point is,
Are we to suppose that this is a rebuttal to that because of...
no, there were several participants in that meeting. This was one political participant from one political party speaking to GCOM staff. It's a fundamentally different.
The opposition leader having the same walkthrough that Mr. Granger had.
You should have a walkthrough, but all the communications must be done with the commission.
But the chief elections officer is the person in charge of the activity. He is in charge
But
of the
he was
ongoing
not the
elections.
only person in that meeting.
But these are the
Let's
people
see the
that
picture.
are
Let's see
key to
the
the
picture.
Mrs. Singh, there are a number of images with the president of the
and video.
and video. And
Mr. Singh.
CARICOM also sent in their WhatsApp.
Mr. Singh, I'm highlighting to you again that CARICOM, they have to validate this report. And they, as much as GCOM is supervising these activities, CARICOM will have to see that the activity was fair, transparent, and credible. And President Granger did have a meeting with them. Will you consider that meeting also to be a private meeting?
The point that I keep making and I keep insisting on is the GCOM staff has to be tasked with getting the job done. But I am speaking, did I say a secret meeting with CARICOM? I said a secret meeting with GCOM staff.
Because the same level of coverage that the meeting with the CARICOM.
You're mixing your onions and your oranges up. I am making it absolutely clear. I'm talking about the staff of GCOM. They need to be protected from the political participant. They have a job to do, and let's allow them to do their job. That's what I'm saying here. Thank you very much. Have a good day, everyone.